Alright, I'm rolling, and welcome again to this edition of 57's Flashback. I guess my thoughts going into the playoffs. So, see me, my eyes darting around the screen. I'm taking a look at a couple things here. My voice sounds a lot better, not coughing nearly as much, but I still got some water, and also, you can guess what this is, but it's cranberry apple juice. It's what we had around the house, and I wanted something a little nice. But anyway, welcome to this. As you can see that, you know, we've decorated a little more. Got our mirror up here. Tori put some snow stuff around the edge. I'll pick up and show you a bit more, but this table needs some work. I need to fix the legs a bit. But yeah, my Marshawn shirt, my Marshawn Lynch jersey, my Seahawks, my old school Seahawks hat, and ready to roll. And I think that's what we will do, is get rolling without much further ado. So let me transition to full screen here, and let's show you what's going on. First, let's recap week 13, of course. Can you see me down there? Okay, you can. Week 13, of course. I changed my name here. I'll explain that in a bit. But we have round one. Well, I guess round two between Danny and Taylor here. Taylor takes round two here. Beats me 38 to 38. Yeah, 39. I'm sorry, 89 to 84.3. Just didn't quite get it done. There are plenty of changes I could have made in order to have beaten him. Mainly plugging in Michael Thomas. Not sure what to do with Kareem Hunt anymore. I feel like I need to keep throwing him out there, but I don't know. I need to get some advice on this one, what to do with Kareem. Russell Wilson, 24.2. I thought it was very fitting. I'm a Seahawks fan. I got Russell Wilson playing Philadelphia. Taylor, you're an Eagles fan. Carson Wentz playing Seahawks. While we won that game and my quarterback scored more than you, you did end up beating me in the bottom line here. But a couple other things. Rob Gronkowski having a monster game, but of course suspended. I believe it's 1 game, 2 games. 1 game suspension to body slamming, you know, as a player. I looked at it and it's just, what are you thinking, dude? I mean, come on. I know he apologized. Marshawn Lynch finally doing something for you. And that might be his highest scoring. That's his highest scoring game of the week, of the year. So that may have helped catapult you there. Of course, Todd Gurley doing what Todd Gurley does, still running back 1, staying consistent across the board. A little bit of a lull in the middle there, but still very well. Actually, right there, just there, against Seattle. Yeah. But still very consistent. He is doing what he does best. Man, I wish I never dropped him, or didn't draft him. I tell you, in the first year when it was Todd Gurley's, let me see here, his rookie year, I picked him up off of waivers when Jenna, I can't remember even whose team Jenna is now. I think it's Bobby. I'm not sure. But when Jenna dropped him and I picked him up, helped. It didn't get me to the playoffs, obviously, but it helped me throughout the season. Anyway, a couple other things here. Brandon Cooks being very lackluster. Devontae Adams, 4.2. Not too much else. Alex Collins, I don't know why you didn't throw him out there. To me, Alex Collins is a must start from here on going forward. Larry Fitzgerald, 15.8. Very good there. You did score 104.6 on your bench. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. Crazy. That would have beaten, I think, almost anyone else in the league. I mean, a couple exceptions, obviously. Andrew, who scored the most points this week. But we will keep going here. Won't spend too much time. Good job, Taylor. We go to Kyle at Andrew, where Andrew just destroys Kyle. 141.3 to 84.5. Good efforts by Tyreek Hill here, but that's only about it. Jared Goff, 15 points, not the best game he's had. You want at least 20 points out of your quarterback. Alex Smith did that twice over. And Leonard Fournette, Melvin Gordon, Robbie Anderson, Marquise Lee, all studs there. Rams defense, Greg Zuerlein, even your kicker getting 17 points. Your kicker outscored the Rams. Hi, I'm recording. My wife just showed up. She went Christmas shopping. Are you kidding me? Who's that for?
You know, he plays with the play kitchen and nursery all the time.
Yeah. Anyway, might have been better to throw, let me see here, Marcus Mariota out there. Anyway, also Phillip Rivers, 20.6, doing good there. I would say trade bait, but of course, the trade deadline's passed. No more trades are going through. Not too much else to see here. 0 points, 0 points, 0 points. Doug Martin, of course, was injured. Couldn't play him. Hi, what you doing? Hi. Tori just got back, of course, from Christmas shopping. I'm not live, I'm just recording. But anyway, we move along. Good job, Andrew. Still 5-8. And we continue along here. We go to Bischoff at Bobby. Bobby absolutely pooped the bed. 59.3 points, 15.9 points on your bench. You scored the least amount. I think this added up just is not as much as a lot of people's starters. Let me see here. We've got Bischoff, 94.2 points. Very good showing there. Nelson Aguilar, even against Seattle, it's not the Legion of Boom anymore. It's the Legion of Backups. I hate you. Go away. She's making fun of me behind the camera.
Legion of Backups was my thing.
Nelson Aguilar, 23.1 points. I think he may have been the only one who saw the end zone. I'm not sure. Yeah, he was. Yeah. Can you go away, please? I'm sorry, guys. Derrick Henry, 19.9 points. Very good there. Stephon Diggs, a little lackluster there in a close 14-9 game. And let me see here. And Tyrod Taylor, 3.8 points. I mean, what can you do, Bobby, about that? But still, it's like, come on. Anyway, I've expressed my frustrations about that already. Jermaine Kearse, 18.7. My boy Jermaine Kearse used to be. What wide receiver is he? So he's a low end wide receiver 2 there. Going forward, Denver, their no fly zone hasn't been good lately. New Orleans, their defense is a little bit holey there. Chargers, New England. I'd almost throw him out there as a wide receiver 2 in the playoffs here, but I'm not sure. We move along to Sean at Christian. Like I said, this game had no playoff implications. I said, throw crazy guys out there. Looks like you guys didn't do that. But there's one crazy guy here. Antonio Brown, 19.1 points with a broken toe. AJ Green, 19.7. Just a good showing by Sean here. 122.3. Christian, 71.3. This was the second widest margin of victory here, of just a little over 50 points. Pardon me. Jamal Williams, our boy Jamal Williams, ex-BYU running back, Jamal, 21.3 points. It looks like they found their groove. Jamal, of course, as we know, he's talented. He holds records. Let me see here. LaShawn McCoy, 10.2. A couple other things. Alfred Morris, of course, with the suspension. I was going to say injury, but the suspension to Ezekiel Elliott. He's finding his groove there. Alfred Morris, I think they said, was the guy they want to go with in Dallas. In the meantime, of course, and not too bad between Giants and Oakland. I'd throw him out there to help get you out of the toilet bowl over these next two weeks there, Christian. And that's about it. Samaje P. Ryan. Yeah, not Samaje Perrin. It's Samaje P. Ryan is how it's pronounced. And we move along to James at Brad. Brad wins, and with my loss, with his win, he gets the 3 seed. So we take a look at James's side here. Not too bad of a showing. It was a close victory by Brad here, but Rex Burkhead, New England running back. I mean, Who could have seen that coming? That was his highest scoring. A lot of running backs with their highest scoring game of the season so far. Kenyon Drake, I think that may be his highest scoring game of the season. Yep, 23.1 points. Might have been good to throw him out there. Could have won the game for you. Could have helped me out a bit. I needed a win. Sorry. But hey, you're throwing the Patriots out there. I guess they're doing something for you. Whoop did he frickin' do? They didn't do anything at the beginning of the season, but they're doing a little better now. We go over to this side. Eagles defense, of course, versus Seattle. This is why, and I'll get to my lineup a little bit later. But 2 points against Seattle. I mean, Russell Wilson just runs all over you. I mean, let's see here. Let's try again. Yeah, points against 24. That's tied for the second most that they've given up all season. No interceptions and everything, but I think it just goes down to that. Of course, 2 sacks. And not a fumble recovery because we technically didn't recover that fumble into the end zone, but still. Let's look at this side. Jimmy Garoppolo. Why are you throwing Jimmy Garoppolo out there above Ben Roethlisberger right now? I don't get it. I didn't see that until just now. Doug Baldwin, he's buoyed up by a long, not a touchdown pass, but a long pass down the left sideline, but didn't get in. It was overturned just by a few blades of grass. You okay there? Okay. So good job, Brad, securing the 3 seed. Let's move along to. I'm going to go on to look at our. Let me see here. I'm going to move along to look at our playoffs right now. Let me see here. Oh, I need to go to schedule. And I'm going to start from the bottom up. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to end in there. Where is this? I know it's here somewhere. Schedule. There's a playoff bracket in here somewhere. Scoreboard. Playoff bracket right there. Right under my nose. 1 second. All right. Let's start down in this game. We've got Christian at. And I won't break down it too much, to be honest. Because these are 2 weeks in a row, I'm not going to break down the matchups all that much, except maybe in these games here, like my thoughts on who you should play, who you should not play. But I'm not going to break down the matchups too much down here, unfortunately. I know we're trying to avoid number 10 spot, but maybe I'll do that next week. But we've never mind, I will. So we'll take a look at the preview here for Kurozoru and James. Of course, they are on a collision course, both of them sucking all season long. So we'll take a look here. Got Matt Ryan going on. I'm not going to do any predictions. Let me just say that. I'm not going to do predictions, but I would probably switch out Garoppolo there. Player rank 44. I mean, come on. Yeah, I would switch him out for Ben Roethlisberger, in my opinion. He's got way too many weapons in order to not have fantasy production there. Jamison Crowder, T.Y. Hilton. I'm looking at some of these, and it's just like, now I see why you guys are down here. Sorry, it may take some. I know that sounded really bad. Sorry, guys. But you might want to consider checking the waiver wire, switching out things on your bench, just to avoid being in the toilet bowl next week. Now we move on to. We're going to take a look at Kyle at Andrew, and looking at this, we are going to make a call to a special guest. So just a second here.
Hello.
Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Danny.
Is this Andrew?
This is he.
That doesn't sound like Andrew.
Sarah.
What are you talking about? This is me.
That is not Andrew. What? Oh, did I hang up?
Yep.
That's not Andrew.
This
That is not Andrew.
What are you doing hanging up on me?
I accidentally did that. Okay, now you sound like Andrew. My wife says hi. Sarah.
Hi,
Hi. Okay, I guess we're joined by Sarah too. So, yeah. So of course we're not live, but you know, recording. Our internet sucks here. I may have to up the bandwidth, but we'll see. But first of all, how's it going? You guys getting in baby mode yet?
I mean, we wish.
You wish?
I mean, everything's ready except for the baby. Apparently.
Been ready for like a month.
Yeah, seriously. Are you at 41 weeks now?
She's getting
21 and a half, yep.
Dang. Tori just told me some news that maybe I won't share on YouTube, but anyway, because this is going up public on YouTube. So, anyway,
just clear that up. I'm not pregnant. This has
you're not.
nothing to do with
No,
me.
you are not pregnant. She is definitely not pregnant.
Pregnant, all right?
You definitely are pregnant, Sarah. So, yeah. So, how, you guys starting to prepare your move though?
That's not until late February, early March.
My wife would have us packed up already.
Well, my wife is not your wife, so.
And she's all hashtag truth.
Hashtag 41 weeks pregnant.
Hashtag 41 weeks pregnant. Yeah, I guess that's true. Just so you know, baby goes in the car seat, not in a box. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, just I made that
Over in,
mistake.
like Finland and stuff, they put them in pockets.
Yeah. All right. Well, I talked about last week already, and I'm taking a look at this week. You're facing Kyle here. Winner goes on to go on to contest for number 5. Can you turn that down, please? Winner gets to go on to face for number 5. Loser goes down to the toilet bowl. What are you gonna do to avoid that?
Well, I'm just basically going to do the exact same thing I did against Kyle last time. Beat him by 50 points.
Was that last week you faced Kyle too?
That was last week that I faced
Oh,
Kyle.
I didn't even realize that.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Because I'm facing Taylor again this week, and I faced him again too. So okay, cool. I guess that's true. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Alex Smith. I don't know if you'll get the same production out of Alex Smith. I mean, 40 plus points. I don't think it's going to happen again, especially against Oakland.
Well, it probably won't happen again, but it'll still be serviceable, and it'll definitely be better than whatever Goff puts up against Philadelphia.
I guess that's true. That is true. And I was going to say Russell. Look at what Russell Wilson did, but then again, Goff is no Russell Wilson. Hashtag analysis.
Yes.
Yes. Leonard Fournette, Melvin Gordon, Robbie Anderson, they all were just they all did great for you last week. I mean, Alex Smith helped with the 40 points, but each one of them got like high 10s. I think one of them got 20, right?
They all scored right around 14.
Oh, okay. I guess I should
Yeah.
take a look at that since I've got my computer right in front of me.
Well, that's it good.
Yeah, 13.9 from Leonard Fournette, and of course we had that text today about production there. 10.6 out of Melvin Gordon, but I mean, if you get 10 points out of a running back, that's good.
Yeah. And Deion Lewis made up for it. So.
Yeah, let me see here. Deion Lewis, Rex Burkhead had a big game too. Oh, what happened there? Something just happened. What's going on? Sorry, my computer did something weird. It went away from your game for some reason.
Well, I mean, it's already a foregone conclusion. I'm going to win against Kyle, so.
Well, we'll see. Dadgum, that was weird. Sorry, I'm getting back there. Yeah, what did Deion Lewis do here? Come on. Okay, yeah, 9.2 for Deion Lewis. Sorry, my computer is doing that. And Robbie Anderson, 14.4. Marquise Lee, I can't remember how much he did, but I think he had the least out of all of them. But Greg Zuerlein doing 17 points. He's the highest scoring kicker in fantasy right now.
And the thing about Greg Zuerlein is that 17 is not uncommon. He's actually scored that 6 times
What?
this year. He scored 17 points.
Holy
6
shnikes.
times.
And a 27-point at Dallas.
Yeah.
27 points out of a kicker?
Yeah.
What? Where did this guy come from?
I have no idea, but I picked him up. So.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. I would say they want to trade, but then again, trade deadline's passed. So,
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah. No trades.
You're not worried about the Rams' defense against Philadelphia?
I'm a little bit worried, but I don't know if there's really going to be a better streaming option right now.
I'll get to that in a second. You'll have to watch the rest of the video because I'm streaming a defense this week.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
I'll talk about that a little bit when I get to my matchup, but I saw one where it's like, am I crazy for playing this team over Jacksonville this week? But I'm doing it. So,
Well,
okay, I'll just talk about it right now. The Jets. I'm streaming the Jets this week. They're up
I mean,
against,
I guess that could work because they're playing the Broncos. And
Yep.
The Broncos suck.
and the Broncos have not given up less than 10 points to a defense since week 4. They've thrown in at least one interception in every game since week 4, and they have given up at least 3 sacks in every game but 2 this year. So
That's probably a good one to stream then.
yeah, and they're only defense number 27, the Jets. But then again, as I was doing it, I kept saying to myself, "Am I crazy? Am I crazy right now? Holy crap, I'm crazy." Anyway,
Every once in a while, crazy works.
yes, yes. Anyway, I don't know karate, but I know crazy. Anyway, let's take a look. And part of the reason why I wanted to get you on the interview here today, we've talked about it, of course, on our group text. But you're the only team to not have made the playoffs out of 3 seasons, man.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
I might need to relegate you. I'm joking.
What?
I'm joking. No.
I am perennially average. I'm a good baseline for the rest of the league.
5 and 8, I guess, is average, but yeah.
I finished like number 5 like every year, 5 or 6. So you know.
Well, I guess finished out of the playoffs, but like at the end of the regular season, I think this is the second year in a row that Sean's finished 5 out of the regular season. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, I guess you do good in the playoffs there. I think you'll get up to I think you'll win this matchup here against Kyle over these next 2 weeks, and get into the 5th place thing. Probably, in my opinion, against Sean. So that'll be fun for you two to duke it out. Oh yeah.
Grudge match.
What?
Grudge match.
Grudge match. Yep. It'll be a lot of fun there to watch that. I'll probably be battling for 3rd place. I don't know if I'll be able to beat Taylor.
Have faith.
It'll be rough. It'll be rough. Anyway, other than that, was there anything else you wanted to bring up, or?
I do actually have a question for you.
Oh yeah,
Your
sure.
opinion, if you would.
Sure. What's up?
Marquise Lee versus Mohamed Sanu.
Which one should you start?
Exactly.
All right, yeah. Let me take a look at your team here. Let me just take a look at. Oh.
Marquise Lee is playing against Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Mohamed Sanu against New Orleans.
Okay, let me see here. I want to take a look at the matchups and everything because I've been using some better tools here. Where are you? Horsepower. You don't change your name ever. It's just always Horsepower. Okay.
Yes.
Marquise Lee against Seattle, which is 21st against wide receivers this year. And Sanu, you said?
Yeah.
It is a Thursday night game against New Orleans, against against New Orleans, that's been 15th against wide receivers. So 21st and 15th, both are projected around there. 38, 34. And Marquise Lee is questionable as well. Sit out Wednesday. Matthew Berry says they're top. Against the Colts, Seattle. It is Seattle. I would say, in my opinion, it is a Thursday night game, so a lot can happen. New Orleans defense does show that they have holes in their defense here. In the past, in 2 of the past 4 weeks here, they've given up 17 to Carolina. Carolina's given up 17 points to wide receivers last week, and then 27.6 in week 11. Washington did to wide receiver. They gave up 27.6 points to Washington wide receivers. So, and Matt Ryan is showing sparks of, in my opinion, I would go with Mohamed Sanu. Because Blake Bortles, he'll just be under way too much pressure from the Seahawks pass rush there. Look what they did to Carson Wentz. I mean, that's my opinion.
Yeah.
So, yeah, look what they did. I mean, Bortles is going to crumble under the pressure. He's not going to be able to pass to Marquise Lee, whereas Mohamed Sanu will at least get at least attempts his way. So.
See, that's kind of how I was feeling as well. So I'm glad to have a second opinion on that.
Okay. That's just my opinion. But and I wouldn't play Paul Richardson, Cooper Kupp, no. CJ Anderson, man, I'm so glad I traded you, CJ Anderson.
Good at the time.
Yeah, right. And Chris Hogan, gosh dang it, Chris Hogan. Man, if Chris Hogan was healthy, I'd probably say him, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You haven't looked at Mike Evans at all?
Haven't really. He's kind of really let me down.
I guess that's true.
I guess he is going against the Lions.
Oh, yeah. And then again, he doesn't have his quarterback. Never mind. I wouldn't look at Mike Evans. So, okay, but between those two, I would pick, in my opinion, Mohamed Sanu. So. Okie dokie. Well, you're gonna love watching this back. I've got a great picture of you up on the screen. So,
Great.
so
Flatters me.
what?
I'm sure it's very flattering.
Oh, very much so. Don't worry. You're not the first person that I've done that with. So, or have at least attempted to. So anyway, I'll let you go. Give the best to your wife, of course. She should probably call my wife sometime. And have yourself a good night. And go Hawks.
Broncos country.
All right. See you later, man.
Yeah, man.
All right. Bye. All right. All right, let's move along to, let me switch this up on my screen to full screen. Let's go back to matchups here. Don't want to go to Black Mamba here. Let's go to, sorry, I know this is very intriguing. Let's go to, preview of Black Mamba and Bischoff. Bischoff is going to be playing Tom Brady, Derrick Henry. As I said, I'm not doing official picks in these games, but I'm doing who I think will. I think Sean's going to win. He's 8-5. He missed the playoffs. He's got the same record as me. I think he's going to win this one. Some other people here: Stephon Diggs, Des Bryant. Not able to see benches with previews here, but I think that if it'll be a tough game if Sean were to win, and going to the next one here. Samaje P. Ryan, everything here points toward Sean. Bischoff, good luck to you, man. I mean, maybe you have a red jersey as 7 in here. Maybe that's why you're sucking, because it's Kaepernick. But now we move along to, I'm sure, what all of you all want to see. Let me move on. Let me start with the 2 versus 3 seed here. Brad at Bobby, 3 seed versus 2 seed. It's gonna be epic. Bobby's been sliding. He ended his season on a 3-game losing streak in the lowest scoring week, I think, out of anyone last week. So he's really got some work to do if he's going to stay alive in this. Le'Veon Bell against Baltimore this week. I still think he's gonna do good against a Baltimore defense that's been pretty stingy. Tyrod Taylor, I mean, I'm not sure when it's gonna happen, but I think it might be as early as week 15 that Aaron Rodgers can come back. So if you can survive this week, Bobby, you've got Aaron Rodgers coming back as early as week 15. So I would look forward to that. It may catapult you beyond, but Cam Newton questionable. I'm not sure why. Let me see here. Against Minnesota, who's been a defense that's so you may be able to his shoulder. You may be able to survive this week. Mark Ingram. DeMarco Murray in this game, even though Bobby is the 2 seed, I really think he's the underdog. Brad has been rolling as of late. So we'll see how this goes after 1 week. It may already be decided after 1 week, to be honest. So but then again, that's why we play the game. That's why we play 2 weeks. It'll be fun. And there are no tiebreakers in the playoffs. There will be someone who wins. Not exactly sure how. I think it may go to bench points. So we move along to 4 at 1. Danny at Taylor, both newcomers to the playoffs. 4 seed Danny just barely making in. Taylor, number 1 seed, rolling on an 8-game winning streak to end the season. He's like, yeah, he really is rolling. At the beginning of the season, he was 3-2. He hasn't lost since then. And he scored a crap ton of points last week. So we'll see what goes on here. He's got the line on everyone here. As I said, I'm playing the Jets this week. I'm going to do it. I really think that they're going to score more than Jacksonville. Jacksonville, they're playing Russell Wilson. I don't want that to negate anything. And so, and I really think Russell Wilson is going to do good against Jacksonville. I'm not sure if we're going to win, but Russell Wilson will have a good game because he basically is the Seahawks offense. Kareem Hunt, I have to throw him out there. I'm still debating on whether I'm going to bench him or not. It will probably come down to a Sunday morning decision, but we'll see about that. Joe Mixon, Keenan Allen, but the Jets defense. Let me show you this. Really quick here. I did say it, but let me show you this really quick. And I know I talk about my team a lot because I think about them a lot. But the Jets defense, opponent rank 32nd. The Broncos offense is 32nd. They've given the most points up to defenses. As you could see in sacks here, they've given up 3 sacks in all but 2 games. Week 10 against New England and week 2 against Dallas. But they've given up at least 3 sacks. Interceptions. They've given up an interception in all but 1 game and an interception in every game since week 4. Fumble recoveries. Heck, they've fumbled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. And they've given up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touchdowns to opponents. Haven't given up less than 10 points since week 4. I really think these Jets are going to, continue the trend here. I may be wrong, but then again, it can't be too much worse than Jacksonville. Famous last word, just watch the opposite happen. Jacksonville's going to have a monster game, aren't they? So we move along here. Okay, I just want to make sure that we're on there. Anyway, let's go back to the preview here. Carson Wentz against the Rams. I think he's going to bounce back, have a good game here. Todd Gurley against Philadelphia. They're pretty stingy against the rush in Seattle, so we'll see how that goes. Of course, I'm looking at these through some rose-colored glasses because you're facing me. Marshawn Lynch at Kansas City. I think he'll have another good game there. He'll see the end zone. Julio Jones against New Orleans. Who knows? we'll see what happens there. And just like with Brandon Cooks and Keenan Allen, Joe Mixon, who knows what's going to happen. Michael Thomas at Atlanta, so we'll see about that. Adam Thielen, Minnesota at Carolina. Carolina's defense has been a little bit holy there, so we'll see how that goes. Adam Thielen has just been rolling. Steelers defense against Baltimore. Baltimore will probably put up a lot of points against the Steelers, because let me see here. Actually, it is at home for the Steelers, so we'll see how that goes. Robbie Gould, Will Lutz. I am streaming Robbie Gould. I think he going to have a good game against this Houston defense. Stat here that I heard on Fantasy Football Podcast: San Francisco has more pass attempts, I think completed passes actually, than any football team, than any team in professional football. But they have the least touchdown passes, meaning they're going to get close, but they're going to kick. So that's why I'm going with Robbie Gould this week. It's going to be close. I'm not going to throw up a prediction here, but it's going to be close. It's going to be fun. We'll see how that goes. Before I let y'all go here, and before I end my video, I'm going to take a look at the schedule and throw in my picks for this week. Hi, honey.
Hi.
You should call Sarah sometime.
Okay.
So we start off with, can you guys see that? Here, let me zoom out just one more. There we go. Oh, New Orleans at Atlanta. In this game, I'm going to pick New Orleans. They just keep rolling here. It is going to be in a dome, so I'm going to pick New Orleans to win this one. Indianapolis at Buffalo. I'm going to pick Buffalo. Indianapolis is just garbage. Chicago at Cincinnati. I'm going to go with Chicago. Cincinnati has just not been Cincinnati. The Red Rifle, AJ Green, Joe Mixon. I think Joe Mixon will have a good game. At least I hope. He's one of my guys. Green Bay at Cleveland. Do I even need to tell you? Green Bay. Oakland at Kansas City. In this one, I think it's going to be Oakland. They're finding their groove. Kansas City still slides. Dallas at New York. Give me Dallas. New York is a dumpster fire. The Giants, of course. Detroit at Tampa Bay. In this, Tampa Bay is still without their quarterback. Give me Detroit in this one. Minnesota at Carolina. This is going to be a close one, but I still think Minnesota is going to come out on top. San Francisco at Houston. San Francisco's won 2 of their past 3 games. Houston still sliding, but in this one, give me the home field advantage here for Houston. Excuse me. New York Jets at Denver. Give me the Jets. Denver is still sliding. Tennessee Titans at Arizona. Give me Tennessee. Arizona still not very good. Washington at LA Chargers. Give me the Chargers. Washington is not doing good on the road this year. Philadelphia at LA. This is going to be a good game. Probably game of the week in my opinion. In this one, give me Philadelphia. I think they need a win in order to secure their spot here. So I think they're hungry after coming off a loss. Seattle at Jacksonville. I gotta go Seattle. Give me them. Russell Wilson and Russell, I believe. And Baltimore at Pittsburgh. In this one, give me Baltimore. I think they've got. I think it's going to be a high scoring. It's going to be a shootout, but give me Baltimore to win this one. I'm not sure if you can see down here, but Monday night game we got New England at Miami. Give me the Patriots. They've still just got too much to do. They're still going to be rolling here. I think they can clinch their division this week. So let me go back to just me. And that's all I got for you this week. I've been rolling for, wow, 40 minutes. Can't believe it's been that long. So anyway, that's about all I got for you. Chime in. One more bit of housekeeping. I want to send emails over just my regular Gmail now. So I've got all of your emails except I need to confirm Taylor's. I think I got Taylor's. But I need Bobby and I need James. I need your guys' emails. If you guys are watching this, text it to me. I want to send emails over Gmail. It'll be so much easier for me. So anyway, see y'all. Wish y'all luck at this week. And it's been fun. seems like the regular season flown by. Football season's only the best time of year. So have a good one. Have a good night, and go Hawks.